There is another account on this, Lieutenant Samson Haruna's death. The same, of course, incidents that we heard, that the wife is responsible for everything that happened. So there is another update again. There is another account of what had actually happened in the house. And this account is coming from a man that is also a lieutenant, that is called Lieutenant Faiz. Yes, they said Lieutenant Faiz said that it was Haruna that called him. That is it Riti or Ritiat had started again. Now, because he knows how they can go. Now, in the military, they have zero tolerance for domestic violence. And so it is not something that is like, as you will be sanctioned for putting your hand on your wife. Yes, they don't allow it at all. And you do remember that these are people who lived in a military barrack, right? And Haruna Samson is a young doctor. Now, after the marriage, things really changed. Like Ritiat, or Riti, they call her Riti. Ritiat completely changed. It was after the wedding that Lieutenant Haruna found out that Ritiat is so possessive to a point where she doesn't even want you to say good morning to another woman. If you say good morning to another woman, it's a fight. Like you will, as in, if you just say good morning, pass. If you stand there for 1 minute, you're coming home to meet a very serious fight. Now, according to Faiz is saying that the reason why on that day Lieutenant Dr. Haruna was saying that the father of the girl, the parents should come and carry her, was because they've had that fight for another for 4 days. Now, that a day before that day, they had called the parent to come and carry the girl so that they can be separated for a while, that the thing was getting out of hand. She was acting like somebody who was actually possessed, right? And so the parents did not come. Which parent would want to go and carry their child who just got married from a matrimonial home back home? And, parents care so much about their reputation, even more than the safety of the child, especially African parents. What will people say? What will people say? So now, they said when Haruna called Faiz went there. According to Faiz, from what Faiz is saying, that they were going back and forth. Haruna would not want to put his hand on Ritiat. The reason happens to be that the girl has the capacity of going to go and report, or maybe feminine and all of that, because of her anger, that she had serious anger management issues. So that is why when the trouble starts, it's either, Haruna will either call Aliu or call Faiz, right? Now, when he called Faiz, Faiz said he didn't go there on time, but he went there because he was on duty. So by the time he got there, the whole issue had escalated. But what he saw a Riti crying. Riti was shouting from outside, and they could see smoke from the back coming from the kitchen angle. This is what they are saying now. That they could see smoke from the back coming from the kitchen angle. And Riti was crying that she did not know Haruna had entered there. Now, from what Faiz is saying that these people like her so much. She's pretty, she's young, and all of that. But the problem Riti is having is like Riti is overbanking her hope on these people. Now, Riti needs to grow up and understand that, look, somebody's life has been taken. People will have to tell the truth because justice must be served. It's not about them liking you because you're pretty and all of that. They will say what they saw. So Faiz happens to be that same guy According to what they are saying, some people say it was Faiz she was talking about when she said there was another person in that room. Faiz said there is no generator inside the house, that their generator is outside the balcony. And that is where that gen has been. When they want to put on the gen, they will roll the gen and take it to the back of the car park where they used to on the gen. Then the back of that car park, there is a place that looks like a hole where they used to put leftover fuel inside the ground. Then they will use plank and cover the leftover fuel. That what he feels is like Riti had gone to that place to go and carry fuel, to come and use the fuel to threaten Samson, that she wanted to, burn the house, because she was very angry and furious at the time. And so apparently she poured a portion of fuel, not in the kitchen, not in their bedroom, but in that storage, that store that she's talking about. But when she poured that fuel, Samson was not there. So she came and called Samson and told Samson that she has already poured fuel, that one more pin, she will burn the entire house. So according to Faiz, when she came, she calmed the situation down. And he calmed the situation down, and he told Riti to go and pour water all over where he poured fuel. But it looks like as soon as Faiz, that's what Faiz is saying, it looks like as soon as Faiz left, after the settlement, Samson went to enter there, because when he was there, he said Samson was shouting, my documents are there, my documents, my belongings, my shoes, my bag, you want to burn all. They were in they live in a 2-bedroom flat. They furnish one bedroom for themselves. They don't have a maid or anybody. They have a sitting room and a kitchen. But that 2nd bedroom, that's where they have like shoes, handbags, and all of that. And it was a trade. She started with a trade, so that was where she took her fuel to. So apparently, from what Faiz is saying, Samson had gone to go and enter that place to remove some of his documents. Maybe she came and she wanted to prove a point. She didn't know that Samson was already there. Yes, that is what Faiz is saying. Faiz is saying that it was to burn properties. It was not to burn the husband. But unfortunately, as at when this thing happened, it's like she was looking for the man all over the place. From what other people are saying, they said she has started shouting that the man left her again and went there. The man left her again and go. She said the man has left her, or have they seen the man has left her to go back to that woman and all of that. That was when she didn't see the man. But she didn't know that the man was inside that room where she had initially poured some fuel, trying to pack his things. That was when she went to go and light the fire to prove something to the man. When the man comes back, the man should see. But unfortunately, where she lit the fire was the door of the room, and the man was outside. That was how the man was caught. In the way the man started screaming, that was when she realized that the man was inside. This is what, anger can do. And the managed people came, they tried, they were pouring sand, sand, using wet towels, damming the place, trying to rescue the man. But by the time they could finally rescue the man had been, of course, now, fire matter. And that was what happened. They took him to the hospital. They took him to the barrack hospital. And the man was stable. They now took him to University of Uyo Teaching Hospital. That was where he succumbed to his injury. So have you seen what we heard that has gone on? Anger is a terrible thing. Terrible, 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 terrible. Don't allow this come close to you. As I get more updates, I'll be bringing to you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Please subscribe and share.